Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna play the game dev tree, and yeah, let's reset the game right now. Alright, and as always you can check this game out in the link that we'll give in the description. Alright, so the game dev tree, I think it's about like game dev and tree, the prestige tree type thing. Yeah, I think this was one of the earlier mods of prestige tree, which is pretty cool. And let's see, so updates. So you've started working on this great little game idea, and then the longer that I work, the less productive I am. So basically, the more work I have, the less work I get done, which is pretty relatable. Yeah. Okay, layers are only reset along branches. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's just get a upgrade. Alright. Okay, so we can get one upgrade. Actually, we could have gotten updates. Next, we could have gotten like a upgrade via using 5 hours of work. So this upgrade is convincing my friend to help and double my productivity, which is pretty cool. So I can double that. And next one is create a GitHub repo. Increase productivity by 50%. So nice. Yeah, another one of that. The next one is 20 hours of work, which is gonna be bug fixes, which is gonna double my update gain. This thing, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's wait a little bit on that, and we should be fairly close. Nice. And then we can wait a little bit more for this to get the next upgrade, and we're almost at, okay, nice. So we can increase productivity by how many current updates have been released. Nice. Okay, so that will give us double, and the next one will be triple, etc. Reach 5 updates to unlock. Okay, so we just have to grind for 5 updates, and we can get 3 real quick. Yes, okay. We just have to wait a little bit more. And after a little bit, we have 5 updates, and we can unlock experience. So it's look, maybe the idea that just wasn't really good, but you saw a comment online that gave you a new idea, and yeah, so we're getting experiences, which is gonna make us better game makers, which is pretty cool. So experience is gonna multiply base productivity by multiple, so that's pretty cool. It's also delaying the productivity slowdown. Okay, cool. So let's get 1 experience, and we are doubling our base productivity, which is nice. We can get that, and we can get that much faster, obviously. And yeah, this is basically twice as fast, but yeah, it's probably twice as fast. And now we can get the same thing at a much faster rate. Let's see if we can get it quickly. And here is the upgrade. Yeah, we can double that, and then the next experience is at 5 updates. So yeah, let's wait for that again. So we're back with 5 updates, and then we can get 1 more experience, which is boosting by 2.41, and it's delaying the slowdown by 2 hours. Nice. We can learn a new language by spending our experience, and the little experience now affects update gain. We can get that later because it's actually gonna spend our experience, so our productivity is gonna go down. So I prefer if we can delay that for a little bit. Yeah. So let's get a few more experiences and get upgraded. And we're back with 4 experience, so we can get this upgrade without reducing this by too much. Nice. And yeah, we are getting 1.6 times updates, which is nice. So we can get this thing done a lot quicker again, and then maybe even get the next get the next batch of experience quicker. which is gonna be pretty cool. And let's get this again. This upgrade. Just waiting a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And we can get 5. The next one is it's 8. So maybe we can just keep going and get more updates to get more batches in a row, which is gonna be nice. So yeah, let's see if that works out for us. Okay, and we get 10 updates, which allows us to gain 4 XP. So we are boosting everything up by quite a bit, and then we can get the next upgrade fairly soon. So yeah, let's get that again. And we're back, 11 updates, 4 more experience, and we can get this upgrade, which unlocks an adjacent prestige layer. But let's delay that for a bit, since we probably want to remain a fairly high experience, so we can get a high base productivity. So yeah, let's get a few more. Wow, it's actually pretty fast now. Yeah, so let's get a few more updates, and then we can get a few more experiences. Yeah, actually this is gonna be pretty fast, so I might not even cut it. And we're fairly close to 10 updates, which is enough for 4 experience, I think. See, yes, okay, yeah. So we can unlock a new layer, which needs 10 update to unlock. So let's get it. Okay, so now we have 10 updates, so we can unlock the cash layer. So we can sell our game to developer, and we can use the money to upgrade my PC, and then buy new hardware is gonna make our work more productive. Okay, yeah, so let's sell our game that we spent like hundreds of hours working on, and we can get one of these hardwares. So let's see what options we have. So the first one is each upgrade additively raise your base productivity to the power of plus 0.25. So this immediately just looks very powerful, so I'm probably getting that. Purchase a text editor, which allows you to double your productivity. That also seems pretty good. Get client double. Okay, so let's do this first, because usually exponentials are a lot better, but I mean it's probably all the same. So like at this current stage, and we can get back our updates just as fast, if not even faster. And we spent 6 days working our game, and then we're gonna sell it for $100, and then we can get this, which doubles our productivity gain again, and we can get everything, and we can wait for the 10 updates again, which we're getting fairly quick. Nice. And we can sell that, and then we'll double our productivity again. And then the next upgrade is gonna be this one. Yeah, so let's grind a little bit and get that upgrade. And we're back with 16 updates and the same hardware. Okay, apparently the more updates we give to the game, the more it actually costs, which I guess makes sense. The more it sells for. And we can get 10 experience. Nice. And let's do this again and see if we can get more experience really quick. So see, 5, 6, 7, so that's gonna be 14, and then we can get 7 more experience. And this is just running very smoothly right now, because the 2 layers are synergizing with each other, and then boosting our production by a lot. So yeah, that's fairly amazing. And 506, let's see if we can get it to 20 upgrades, so that will involve plus 7 updates. And well, we can also see if we can get this, which also doubles productivity again, or get this, it's also fine. And we're fairly close, and we can get 20 updates, and we can get 16 experiences. And then we can unlock passive cash generation. So we don't actually have to sell our game to make money anymore, because apparently we contacted an ad provider. So yeah, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, and this is the Well, actually, let's see how it's gonna work. Yeah, so our cash, it's not generating. I wonder why that is. It's not generating any money for me. Oh, I see. So delicious, $1 per minute. So earning 0.1% of the cash game per second. Okay. Yeah, so we're not really making that much money. Yeah, actually, yeah, we can make a little bit of money. So yeah, so this is gonna be a first look into this game. If you enjoyed that, please drop a comment and then click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen in the next episode. Alright, see you in the next episode.